to hey everyone, welcome to Christmas morning for most of us football fans. We're the fantasy captains. I'm here. Frankie's here. I got Rob. What's up, Rob? Today, first week setting up lineups. It's a great morning here. September 13th, 2015. We're gonna get started. Let's start with quarterbacks, Rob. What do you got?
All right, so my stardom this week. Again, we're not going to tell you to start some of the obvious guys. I mean, that's how stardom systems work. But I like Sammy Bradford this week. I think he's healthy. No worry. Week one, that offense is fantastic, and that Falcons secondary stinks. Weak defense there, and I think Bradford lights it up today. What do you got?
Rob and I don't go through this before we do it because we like to see what. But I got Sam Bradford too. I know they got that new defensive coach from Seattle in there, but yeah, I don't see that defense turning around anytime soon. But on my league, I did have a controversy on whether to start Phillip Rivers or Cam Newton. Rivers, they're playing Detroit. I think that I'm going to go with Rivers over Cam Newton, even though Cam Newton's playing Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville's defense is improved this year, and Phillip Rivers is not going to have as much pressure as he did when Ndamukong Suh was on that Detroit defense. So I think I'm going to go Rivers. So it's a little something different, I guess.
Who you sitting?
Who you sitting? Who's that sit this week, Rob?
Me, it's Matty Stafford. San Diego's got a good secondary. Stafford's on the road. I would definitely temper expectations for him this week. There's better quarterbacks out there.
Yeah, for me, I don't know who's starting him, but I'm sitting Kirk Cousins. I think he's going to get thrown up this week.
Desperate.
Yeah, that's a desperation. If you're two quarterback leagues, don't start Kirk Cousins. They're playing the Dolphins. That front eight on Miami is ridiculous this year. Stay away from Kirk Cousins. You're going to get beat up.
You're an idiot if you drafted him.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'll jump to running back. My start is Mr. In Shape Doug Martin. Guy lost a lot of weight.
Did you look at my list, Rob? Did you look at my damn list?
Welcome to the Fantasy Captains. We think alike. It's just scary, even though I'm the champ. Dougie Martin is my start. Probably same reason for you. Came in, lost a lot of weight. Great matchup against a crappy Tennessee defense. So, guy looks good in preseason. Definitely running back 2 this week.
Yeah, I mean, besides the starters, I think Eddie Lacy is going to kill Chicago this year, right? May have the most points out of any fantasy player besides Gronk, bastard. So running backs, I'm sitting Alfred Morris. I think he's not going to move the ball. He doesn't usually get that much yardage with Kirk Cousins, or lower yardage. He's still going to be solid this year, but I'm sitting Alfred Morris this week.
All right, so I see the trend there is you hate the Redskins, which is good.
Yeah, well, I like one Redskin. I think Garcon might have a solid year.
So I'm sitting another Alfred, but not the same as you, Alfred Blue. The Texans, he's not been impressive in preseason. The Texans are just going to deal with him until Foster's back, but I don't see much from him in week 1. You could find better running backs.
Yep, I agree. So, besides wide receiver wise, there's a ton of wide receivers. Jordan Matthews, Devontae Adams, you're starting those guys. I'm going to go with Stevie Johnson this week. They're playing the Lions. I think Phillip Rivers is going to have more time to pass because Detroit defense is not as good as they were last year. I think Stevie's going to have a good year. So I'm going to start Stevie Johnson this year.
Nice. I like Stevie. I'm going, same thing. I'm going with a nice flex play here, Ruben Randall. Without Victor Cruz in the lineup tonight and 2 bad defenses, I see a shootout coming between Dallas and the Giants, and Ruben Randall's going to see share targets. They'll be concentrating on ODB. He's definitely going to be a nice slot flex play.
Yeah, as long as ODB gets me about 50 on you this week, we're good. And I don't think he'd mind because you're a Giants fan. And speaking of fans, I am a Browns fan, so my sit this week is Brandon Marshall. I think Joe Hayden's going to shut him down. And I don't think he's going to have a huge game. So,
yeah, well, probably just because they're going to just run over the Browns too. So, with Chris Ivory,
Patrick is the worst quarterback of all time.
Yeah, my sit this week would be Sammy Watkins. I can't trust Tyrod Taylor yet. He's not proven. I would definitely temper expectations for Watkins. Like I said, for me, I have Randall and Watkins. I'm starting Randall over him. That's a flex option there. I would avoid Watkins until we see what Tyrod's made of.
No, I agree with that. He likes to run the ball a lot too. Tight ends, I'm starting Delaney Walker this week versus the Bucs. I picked him as one of my projections. I think he's going to start off with a good week this week. I think Mariota's going to lean on him, so that's who I'm going with this week as a sort of a late round, tight end.
I'm starting in one of my leagues actually, and there's no one else to throw to there. And the guy had 60, 70 catches last year, so he's a good target.
I'm going with guy, your boy from last year. You can throw out the good old Kendall Hunter.
That's Justin Hunter, by the way, and Kendall Wright. So they both suck. I'm going Jordan Cameron as my starter for tight end. Skins struggle against tight ends; they suck in general. I like that new offense there with Tannehill. And Jordan Cameron fits well there, so I think it's a good start.
I agree with you. That's why I started him against you this week. Yeah. So I hope you're right on that one.
Who do you have to sit on tight end?
I'm sitting Vern Davis. I think the Vikings defense is legit this year. So I don't even know if anyone drafted him this year, but I wouldn't play him.
Well, he's also my sit-em, so great call. I'm not touching anything San Francisco right now. I think that team is in shambles, and there's plenty of people that took him as a flyer because there's not much other options there for Kaepernick, but I just I can't see starting him. So as far as defense is concerned, I hate to do this because I hate the team, but I think the Jets are going to smoke your Browns this week.
What? Smokes the Browns.
Hot garbage offense down, and just concentrate on putting 8 men in the box, shutting down Crowell. He's got no one to throw it to. I like the Jets this week, big time.
Are you calling Dwayne Bowe no one?
Is he still alive?
Brian Hartline, no one? Come on. We got a legit receiving core down in Cleveland. I'm starting Miami this week. I just think Washington is going to be maybe win 3 games this year if they're lucky. And I think that Miami defense is going to be really good this week and this year. So I'm going with Miami.
Yep, I agree on that one. I'm sitting the Bills. I like them overall as a defense this year. I think they're a great top 5 defense, but coming out with Andrew Luck in week 1, and like I said, Tyrod Taylor at the helm, I think he's going to put him in some bad spots, and they're going to give up some short field touchdowns to Luck and crew. So I'd avoid the Bills in week 1, but overall I like them.
Yeah, I'm sitting the Browns defense this year. Not that the Jets have crazy offense, but I just don't think it's going to be like a high-scoring, high defensive game. I think, you're better off watching another game if you could, personally. But I know that hurts the Jets fans out there. But, I don't see it as an exciting game, so I'm sitting the Browns.
Cool. Well, I think that's it for week 1 start 'em, sit 'em. Good luck. Week 1, boys. Football is back. I could not be happier.
Exactly. Good luck, everyone. We'll do a waiver wire pick. Also, check out the app if you want a whole lineup suggestion. It is in beta, and there are some bugs, but overall you should get a lineup of what we would recommend for your whole team. All right, guys. Follow us on Twitter. Send us questions on Twitter if we want. We're happy to answer them. And we'll see you on the waiver wire pick this week. Thanks.
See you.